What's up? Tuesday night. That means it's Dad and Cat night. Hope you guys are doing well. I am Josh, aka the dad of Dad and Cat. Cat is going to bed, as she should, on a weeknight. Steph will be joining me later. I mixed up shortly and later and made lately, which has a totally different meaning. Steph has been joining me lately for these streams.
Yes, that's true too.
Despite our community's outcries against it.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they like her more than me. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of basement craft. I want to show off some behind the scenes of the spooky mansion build that put out for the basement Halloween contest, as well as there might be a couple builds out there that I didn't get to see finish yesterday. And then I'll probably do that for like 20 minutes and then head over to Cuppa to do some stuff. There's a skeleton spawner I can try to work on, or we can mess with villagers some more. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do over there. And then, are we right back there?
Yeah.
Lady grabbing plastic bags and crumpling them as loud as possible in the background.
They can't even hear it.
I bet they can. Anyways, we're going to do that, and it's Tuesday night, so we're going to hit the memes. We're going to do our best to get to them closer to 10:30 than we've been hitting lately, which there's not a lot of memes right now, so it might be a quick memes of the week. We'll see. Well, I'll keep an eye on that to kind of determine how much time I need to give to those. We are taking a little break from Horizon Zero Dawn. That was sort of my default Tuesday game for a while. But I was noticing that we didn't get a lot of chat interaction when that game was going on. And yeah, so I'm going to put it on the shelf for a little bit. We're not done with it. I'll probably play it on my own for sure, but at some point. But I'm not sure it's going to be coming back to stream for a while. So if you are sad about that and would like it, let us know in our Discord or whatever. I also did my first ever community post. Well, not ever, but first community post on YouTube showing that we were live over on Twitch. So we'll see how that goes. See if there's anybody who's been watching our content over there who wants to make the jump over this way and see some live stuff. So fun new feature we finally got unlocked over the weekend. Hope you guys are doing well. It has been a busy couple days. We had my birthday over the weekend. We had Halloween yesterday. Bat, our moderator, who keeps you guys in line and likes to fact check me occasionally on stream. It's her birthday today. So when you get in chat, make sure to wish her a happy birthday. So there we go. All right. If you're out there, say hello, and love to know you're there, even if it's just for a lurk. If you're just watching in the background, you've got baseball game on or something, and just kind of, or you're playing games yourself, let us know what you got going on over there. But I said I was going to play in some Minecraft, so we're going to play some Minecraft. La. The friendliest place on Minecraft, Basement Craft. What up, guys? All right. All right, let's we're gonna go head over to the spooky district here in a second. There's something I need to pick up, as well as I want to show off some of the behind the scenes of the spooky build. Let's see, is there anything new over here since the last time I've done a lot of stuff? The sheep farm, I think I've shown this off on a stream, but I thought about it. I should just build my sheep farm over at the spooky district, because it's pretty spooky. Well, this was a lot of fun to build. A kind of a little dark homage to my season 1 sheep farm. That was a cathedral. Dio and Big Pork Chef have promised to behave themselves on the server. I think they're the only other ones on with me here. We got some bee farms going. I needed some honeycomb blocks for the spooky build, so we got some bees going right there. But we kept our Deep Slate theme. All right, let's head over and check out the Spooky District. And then, after this week, I can change my home back from the Spooky District to the desert, because it was a pain flying to get sand for glass. Ooh, I did not get to see Chevys. All right, so most people, if they took the portal system over here, come in here. Ted made this awesome spooky tree, kind of like the trees in the Lost Woods on Breath of the Wild. There was the votes. So we had a spooky build contest. It was a quick contest because he announced it and there was about a week till Halloween. So that made it nice little time crunch. It's always hard with contests. If you do it too soon, people kind of forget about it and then you don't end up getting a lot of participation. And if you do it too late, people don't participate because they don't have time. My mouse lost sync. Wake up, mouse. I can only go in a straight line. New version of Minecraft. Seriously, mouse. What are we doing there, mouse? Gonna wake my mouse up here. A week ago when Dio was sick, yeah. So a week normally might be a good time. 2 weeks probably better. My mouse connected at all? What is going on? There we go. My mouse just totally lost connection, which was weird. We're about to have a walking in a straight line stream. So tell about that. I think Big Porkchop built this hand with the dragon egg because he's still sad that Ashes got the dragon egg and then dropped it into the void. So pretty much no one gets it this season unless they are able to replicate it. Dio made this fun looking guy. I think his name started with an H. Harrison, the Halloween Giant, with his lip ring, and the scariest thing of all, he's got a choker necklace. Wired are good, but my wired mouse usually works fine, and it's a Logitech MX3, which is actually, I use it a lot for work and if there's editing or other things because it has a really good scroll wheel and other buttons. So it kind of has some good zoom shortcuts as well for muting, unmuting things. So that it's very nice for that. So there's this giant. Let me get a little aerial view. You know what? I can actually. I can actually make it look like night. There we go. A lot of these builds looked really good at night, especially. There. So when I first saw Dio making this, hello Dio in chat. Also, I'm not just talking to him in the game. I thought you were making the moon from Majora's Mask when I first saw like most of the face going, which that could be really fun too if we ever do any kind of Nintendo builds again. Bat, whose birthday it is today, she built one of her towers from. She's actually doing a replica build of Hogwarts on the server that I'm excited to show you guys, hopefully wherever it gets to at the end of the season. But she built a little turret. She ran out of time to make it scary. Do I really not have any food? Oh, that's not claimed. Food, 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 food. Food. Course fruit I get. Oh, there's some food. Always keep some food. There we go. Pause for a second to make sure that was a Silk Touch pickaxe. You thought he was just putting a big scary ball of diorite? That would have been equally terrifying. Next up is Destroyer, who did he ever, I guess he just kind of ran out of time and didn't get a chance to get back and finish it. I kept kind of waiting for this to like turn into something, and we did have some leaves. What's here? If you are here, leave. Okay, so he filled it with leaves down there. Hope you are spooked by it. I'm spooked by how this side has a little bit more theming. Can I? There we go. It's fun. He has a really good color palette for the walls, but I don't find it as spooky. It just looks too nice. This one, you gonna get murdered if you walk in here? Gonna get murdered out here. Oh, it's night. Where's the person who sleeps all the time on the server? Do your job, man. Oh wait, that's me. Yeah, Dio had a rough week with household sicknesses, but yeah, it turned out really cool. I liked it. It was fun, especially because most people ended up doing buildings, so having something that was more abstract is always a nice touch. Plus, he kind of looks like Peter from the basement, like the little drawing of him that they use for their what's the word? The sprite that they have on their credits and stuff. Let's see. The tree of taxes. Apparently, this is where you pay taxes. Cat made this, which is a little disturbing. Cat left a whole shulker box full of stuff here. This is Evil Crookshanks. Cat has been very into Harry Potter. And she made an evil... I'll turn that back on. She made an evil Crookshanks, who apparently killed something. I guess this is something that it killed. It's kind of disturbing, Cat. Is this supposed to be like Crookshank on something's head? Crazy. All right, we'll get to mine in a second because I'm going to show the behind-the-scenes tour. Ooh, it looks like the skulk spread this way. It's sort of a road attempt. All right. So Chaffee built this. It's got some ghosts floating up there. I like the heads on the banners. It's a fun idea for ghosts. Pretty creative. Got some campfires down there hidden underneath the mangrove roots. I'm not sure what the bamboo is. I guess bamboo's scary? I don't know. Got a skeleton horse. Viewing station to your left. Oh, we got a pumpkin head zombie in there. Very fun. Those were out yesterday on the Minecraft servers. The trapinures? Okay. That's good to know. I was going to ask when I got over there. At least I hope I would have remembered to ask and not just...
Go through your house already?
No. And not just set off a wither for the second time? I think I've only set it off once on accident. So this is big pork chops. This was a really cool touch here, the Grim Reaper thing up front. This is a very good use of the diorite and things. I like how Dio finally is going in-city raiding now that there's a Elytra store. I wonder if that means he bought a Elytra and then went to go get shulkers and stuff, or he was like, I'm going to go myself now. But hope he has the best of luck out there. Got some creepy sounds. There's a book. We've got some good paintings. We've got this kind of wither-shaped diamond skulk monster. And so right here, you can see there's a pressure plate. Very well hidden. So the Big Pork Chop saying in the chat that you can't see because it's by my picture. This sets off underneath this build. He has a wither thing, and wither, like an automatic wither spawner, where a dispenser places the heads onto the soul sand. So once by me, I accidentally walked in once because I was bringing him something and I forgot not to go out to the backyard. Once by Great Gaming Game, once by Chaffee, there's 3. Once by a zombie, that's 4. 5 times by him. I'm hoping a couple of those were tests and not just accidents. So there's 9 times, and once the one he was actually aiming for was to get set off by Ted. So, and then it was kind of like down below here. But he has some cool graveyards that I thought were a really neat idea. Here lies Ted's Potato Dream, Season 1. Ted's Potato Dream Season 2. Which, if you're going to try to win a contest, this is a good strat, I think. Making fun of the server owner, because people on the server always appreciate that. they like to see Ted get poked fun at, so that was good. And this one, I think it was his Season 3 Potato Dreams, about to be buried and gone. So very cool, fun build, and got some nice touches here with the boarded up windows, old abandoned structure here. Very cool. Let me scoot back a little, kind of see from the air. Some nice details on the roof. And the best part of the roof that I liked, I can see, oh, you're down by the machine. Perfect. If I can fly straight. Yes. If it's on and trapped, this will not be as fun. So you did the 3 dispensers. So when you step on the pressure plate, redstone activates right there. And a lot of obsidian to keep that wither from breaking out. The one nice thing is we have for those who don't know, we have a claim system on our server. And so that also helps because not only can other players not break your blocks, but mobs can't either. Which is nice for just not having creeper damage and stuff. But you can also do fun stuff with things like withers or other things that normally would be able to break out of a confined area. You can stop them. All right. Now for the behind the scenes tour of the Creature Mansion. Ooh. So I said in the YouTube video that I sort of showed kind of about halfway through this. I built the structure on the video and showed off a few things, but most of the special features in it and the lore I didn't actually get to work on till after the video was already out. So I want to show it here on stream. I'm not going to read through everything. You can actually go, if you look at Ted on the basement, which is the 8-sment, basement with an 8 instead of a B. On YouTube, he did a stream yesterday morning where he actually read through it all and had some good reactions to some of the stuff. But we're going to check that out. I should have put a note for everyone to turn the pages back. So this is the Creature Mansion. It is mildly restored. So the inspiration for this was like a bad local museum that sort of takes over a house or something and kind of does a little bit with displays, but doesn't really like crazy fix it up. And everything's sort of done by like local volunteers or like, I don't know, like college kids on their summer break. And so it's not as like polished as like a really big fancy museum. And so that's kind of where you get this mix of some things looked a little lived in, some things look definitely more worn out. And that's kind of what the state of the mansion is. Built in 1885 by a wealthy factory owner, abandoned for almost 100 years. Legend said, though, it was not empty at all. As you approach the gate, you might see an apparition of one of Balthasar Creature's sons, Edmund, watching your approach from the upper floors. Guests should keep a watchful ear and eye throughout the mansion. Don't know how you keep a watchful ear, but whoever wrote this, the museum workers who wrote this, they just got carried away. Many continue to insist that the house is not just the physical embodiment of a sad tale of loss and misfortune, but the site of some deeper and darker curse. Anyways, enjoy your tour and set your spawn by the gate just in case. So, funny story. There's literally nothing in this house that would kill you. But I thought it was funny to tell people to set their spawn just because. So as we get to the gates, you should be able to see. So the goal is people are looking up there at this window. And they're like, oh, I see a guy. I see a guy. And then they also may not see this guy moving right there. So the idea is kind of focus their eyes here. And then this guy shows up as they're looking and like, whoa, what is that? We're going to show you guys how those were done. This guy's kind of interesting in that there's something weird with the server like simulation distance, where it's actually on a timer where he should be dropping at half as much as he's up. But until you get to a certain spot about here, the dropper system either is not simulating or not shown. So it's kind of interesting how that works. So if you come here, you can just kind of see he goes down, the redstone goes off on a timer, and then he pops back up. But if you're back here, he stays up. It's really kind of interesting how that works. What's really weird is it's daytime, but it's actually like almost nighttime in the game. So as you come up here, we did some fun. This dead yard is a lot of, like, there's some tough gravel, but also coral blocks. And coral is all these dead plants that are here. That was a lot of fun. I also made some custom trees sort of taking over the place. Sort of a mix of the smooth basalt and the nether, what is it, the warped root, warped fungus, whatever it is, warped root. The sort of leafy-like material from the warped wood plants in the nether. I don't know what the lore of that is, but that's what those are. And then this tree out here is sort of slowly being taken over, but not all the way. Ooh. That's what's going on there. Sorry, I'm watching the clock because it says it's night. It's so weird. And it's night again. Wow. It's morning, but it's night. That's really funny. These parrots actually showed up. I had befriended them in a jungle like the week before this building contest, and they just sort of, I thought they were long gone because I teleported away, and then one day I was working on this building, and all of a sudden they just fly in. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep them here. So I actually wrote in the lore that's inside the house what they're doing here. We got this kind of wraparound porch. This is a Victorian-style mansion. Got some darkness. Some interesting block choices here.
What are you humming at?
Because I was talking about stuff in the build. We got a floating shulker head. I'm not really sure what I was doing with that, but it's there. Ted didn't notice this, but here on this part of the lore book too, it says that they were very cruel to their workers, and that some say even the floors themselves cry out in sadness and disapproval of the creature family. And then I added the bit about the parrots, that the family loved parrots, and we added them to distract the school kids from the depressing history of this home on their field trips. So on the floor we have a face, and it's a sad face right here going on. And then of course we've got noisemakers under the floor. I also have music here. Got a little ambiance. BPC says he did. I think he heard the skulk. I don't think he saw the face, but maybe he did. There was a lot going on. Got our little dining room. They're eating. Some of the food is now just bones.
Leather?
It's like, yeah, it's all that's left of the food. Spider webs just stuck on the things.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, never mind. That's just fire.
That?
Alright.
Stuff's already spooked out. We even have some fun things like these drawer handles are how do I have to click that exact little thing? How do I get them to move? There we go. These are invisible item frames with blackstone pressure plates in them. This music is something else. I'm getting a little creeped out of my own house here. The next book, I think, is this way. Of course, we've got these ovens that are going, even though there's nothing cooking inside them. What is going So here, this next book tells about they made their money from a brick factory. It was destroyed in a fire, and the ruins of the brick factory are over to the north, and you can actually maybe see them on a spyglass on a clear day. They're over there. Now, I had an idea that I wanted to actually have another armor stand. Llama head! Another armor stand like behind the wall here that was on like something that was just pushing it around. Or maybe even just catch a mob and put a like a gas head on it and have it just like on a minecart like doing like this. However, armor stands and mobs require simulation distance, which is not far enough to see that. So that I kind of give up on that idea since you couldn't see it anyways. So we've got more on this side of the house. Nature is sort of trying to push back and take back over from the darkness, but it's a struggle. And of course, as a real museum would have, there are constant notes here for people to return their spyglasses. Not because I actually care about the spyglasses, but because I thought it was funny to have that in the lore. All right, this gets interesting, especially when you get to the last one, the significance of this porch. This home was one of two. Balthazar had two sons. They had two homes. One of them was destroyed by a great flood, and using the museum spyglass, do not fall off the thing, you can still see the remains of one of the houses out there in the ocean. The twin of this house. Here's the backside, in case anybody wanted to see that. And of course, return. Again, please return the spyglasses. Those school field trips keep taking them. There seems to be a real love-hate relationship between the museum staff and the school trips. The music is making your end rating way more creepy. Yeah, I bet. Sometimes I've been in city raiding and like just lurking in someone's Minecraft stream and they're like in the nether or like doing something with like mobs or caving or something. And I'm like, wait, is there a zombie? Wait, there's no zombies. I'm in the end. What in the world am I thinking? So we've got a lot of those little details around. All right, second floor. This floor is one of the interesting floors.
Face out the window.
Yeah, that's Theo's.
It's still creepy.
That's Harrison.
Who's Harrison?
He's just a guy trying to live his life as the Halloween monster.
What's the orange
like-
thing? Is that Crookshanks?
Yeah, that's evil Crookshanks. All right. This is the way you would normally go. Here's the book. This is his room. He worked a lot of nights, so he wanted a very dark room to be able to sleep in. And they say you can still hear his ghosts. There's a funny joke here. This room is very easy to fall asleep in, especially for tour guides on the days when no field trips are scheduled.
Nice.
So whichever one of the staff wrote this apparently is taking naps. We've got maybe our two original residents of the house there. Ignore the labels. Got some more of the those.
Is that the
Could you sleep in here?
Oh, jeez. No.
They have their own little private fireplace access though. It's pretty nice. They got a nice washroom right here. I'm waiting to see if anything happens.
You can hear something.
That's a piston. We'll show what that is. What? The door just opened. I heard it. So this door actually opens and closes on its own. Speaking of doors opening and closing on their own.
But there are a couple of adults out there.
I know, but our door just...
Oh, that door. It was open. What are you talking about?
No, it wasn't open all the way. Let's see if it'll go again. And then I'll show you guys how this one works. This one actually, when I was writing the lore books, was freaking me out a little bit. You saw it, didn't you? My hands were not even on the mouse.
The shulker is clicking.
That's a sensor, not a shulker. Whatever, man. All right, let's break the fourth wall here. All right, I hid that a bit. So this was fun. This is our ghost. Got a shift to go in here. So what this is armor stands you can't move on like mine carts, but they can be moved with water. So basically, this water stream over here is constant and pushes it this way. And then occasionally there's an etho hopper clock down here, which I think I just added a thing to, that switches. And when it switches, this dispenser has a, can I click it? Has a bucket inside of it that releases and picks up the water. Ideally, you could actually rig it where you had a dispenser on both ends, so you had a true like water source, and then it completely disappeared for it to move all the way over. Obviously, with the space limitations of this turret of the house, it really didn't work to have two of them going, so I just had the one. I tried to put one like over here, but it was basically making it where it wouldn't get close enough to the window to be helpful. And then it took me a while to successfully build it because I kept messing up the hopper clock. And then, of all things, I was like, it needs to be one level higher, because when it was one lower than the windowsill, you couldn't really see the top of its head very well either from down below. And so with it raised up one block up here, you can see the body and the head really well as it comes by. So that's what that one was. Probably need to sleep here. See, you can sleep on this giant bed. And it's night again for me. So let's put you back in your slumber. The tinted glass was a nice thing in that you couldn't really see. Why did I just lose half of my skulk? Thought I still touched all that. Oh, I bet I broke the block before I broke the skulk. My bad. So that's what's going on here. All right. So the noise you're hearing is actually from upstairs, the piston, which is the room that is closed off. So there's our door that keeps moving. I'll show you guys how that works when we go outside. Oh, there it went again. Up here is a library, and I was like, I don't have a good lore for this library, so I made a joke that he did not read these books, but made sure to have a nice library so his friends would think he was smart. Which we all know there's people like that. So one of these rooms just goes to a wall, and the other does that museum thing where like you can peek inside the room, but you can't actually go in. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, there is a little hidden thing behind that wall. And it just talks about the kids. This one has remained in good condition. The one next door is possibly haunted, which of course is where that mysterious figure was watching us from the window. So we'll go in there. This one is a little more straightforward design. I got the hopper clock again. When it powers over this way, it powers a piston, which lifts this guy up every so often, and then drops him back down. So that one was fairly simple once I had built the other one first. So a lot of fun, except I kept messing up where the power output was going. But once I figured that out, it made it a lot easier, and I was able to get it done pretty easily. And apparently I ran out of blocks and was just using my leftover slabs at that point, because instead of 2 blocks there, I had 4 slabs. All right, this is our final stop. I do like the, you see the library with the ladder? right. So here's the final book. Final book, you probably tried to figure out if these all are setting up a big joke, maybe some kind of pun. But actually, it's based on a true story, and now you're at the farthest point of the house and have to walk out knowing it was something real. You can actually look it up. Just look up Victorian Haunted Mansion, upstate New York. The family's name is actually, it's probably pronounced Creature, but it's spelled a lot differently. And they did have I spelled it like Harry Potter, but that's not how the original name is spelled. And the house I was looking at pictures of different Victorian mansions, kind of getting some inspiration for what this house would look like as a whole. And then I was reading the story of this one and was like, yes, I want to incorporate this and change a few things. A couple of things got Disney-fied a little bit. There was a brick factory that burned down shortly after the father's death. He built these two houses for his sons. I don't think they were exact twins of each other. I sort of added that for the lore. But neither house was destroyed during the son's lifetimes. One of them, though, was destroyed about 40 years later during the Great Depression. Probably people raiding it for materials or something like that, or like squatting there and burning it down. So that's kind of what happened. They lost their fortune when the brick factory caught fire a few years after the father had died. And then just kind of a sad, spooky story. But as you read this, you can hear... Do you hear that, Steph?
The bells they told you.
So as you carefully and slowly walk out of this house, remember that perhaps the bells you are hearing do not toll for the Creature family, but for you. Happy Halloween and come visit soon. Also, please once again put back the spyglasses you took. So this one is pretty simple as well. Lecterns give off lecterns with books on them, as you flip the pages, give off a redstone signal. So you just put a bell right behind there. I did have to get creative here. Using this, kind of hiding it in the wall. I originally had it like out here. And like no matter how I placed it, that way. No matter how I placed it, you could see that there was like a bell or there was a repeater or something right down there. So then I ended up like, wait, what if I put it in the, why am I using a thing? What if I just put it like right here in the wall, put an upside down staircase above it, and it'll look normal and the thing will read. And then you get a great view of all the Halloween builds from up here as well. So that is the house. Let me show you how the creaking door works. Someone has probably guessed it already. If I can fly, I will show you. The roof was a lot of fun to build, especially like the spire and stuff. I thought about texturing it with some like dark prismarine, but it just ran out of time, and I was like, I've done enough. I got my lore in. I'm gonna be good with that. So the door, you can hear it there. Right here is a daylight sensor with black stained glass above it, so you don't really notice it as much. Looking at the sky. And then next to it, a daylight sensor by itself will only switch back and forth. Dasher!
Hey.
Keeping the subscription. How are you tonight, Dasher? Just showing some behind the scenes of the Haunted Mansion I built on Basement Craft over the weekend. But one of the things I recently learned was if you have an observer watching a daylight sensor, it'll actually give a lot of different times. It'll produce signal. And so just here in this little spot, got the redstone going to the door, to this block. The redstone's going here and hitting this block, which is powering the door to open and close randomly throughout the day. And that's what that one is doing. So the creaking door, which creeped me out probably more than anything else while I was working on the house. and writing the lore because it kept creaking. I was like, is someone here? Is someone here? Show yourself. That was controlled by a daylight sensor with an observer in it. So that was our spooky haunted mansion build. Hey, I read your howdy. I understood what you meant. I'm going to turn off personal time because I'm getting very confused about what time the day actually is. But that was a fun way to view all the builds at night because definitely adds a little bit.
I didn't see cats before with the dead.
Oh, yeah, you missed that. This is Evil Crookshanks.
With the dead.
I don't know what it is.
Scabbers.
Is that Scabbers?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Scabbers.
Or is it Pettigrew?
Well.
I mean, is it Scabbers? Sorry, I never promised this would be a spoiler-free stream. There's Evil Crookshanks. I'm surprised she didn't write Uwu. So there we go. That is our Haunted Mansion. Now, I've been told in the Discord, the voting came in. It had to be very close because we haven't had a ton of people active on the server now that we're a couple months into the season and people have gotten busy with life. So I'm sure the voting was very close. But I learned today that I won the vote, and so I get to go find somewhere. Where was that? Is the message gone?
They deleted it.
Did it get deleted? Did they was there a recount? Did somebody stop the steal? Oh no. I think Ted did accidentally delete. I'm not sure where where this pickaxe is. So I've been told there was somewhere I was supposed to pick up an enchanted super pick. But I don't know where it is now because is it in the tree? Nope. It's at the tree. Okay. Well, I think I'm guessing maybe he deleted it because he hasn't been on and didn't get to if I can get in the tree. He hasn't got on to adjust the claims, I'm guessing. Although he would have been on to
Is that his spooky tree?
Yeah, this is the one he made as sort of the center of the trees. It's kind of like the Breath of the Wild trees.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's all right. I can collect later. But I actually don't plan on doing a ton of mining because I've got my Warden Tag Arena pretty much done. And I've got a lot of material still left over. And so what I want to do is take that netherite or whatever it is, the Unbreaking Axe, Unbreaking 9 Axe, and I'm going to donate it to Bat. Today's her birthday. So say happy birthday to Bat in chat if she's in there.
Happy birthday, Bat.
She might actually not be watching since she's like outside in our living room today.
No, she's putting our children to sleep, I think.
Oh, she's putting our children to sleep. And not watching the stream?
No.
Unacceptable. He was on, he just didn't change the claim. All right, well, we'll get it later. But I'm going to give it to Bat for her birthday that she can use to do all her continued deep slate mining for her Harry Potter build. So I'm going to let her use that once I get my hands on it. All right. We're going to sign out of Basement Craft and go over to Cuppa. Because the only thing I really have to do on Basement Craft right now is catch a warden, but I want to record that properly for YouTube purposes because that's always fun. Not really the catching it part. That part's easy because I have a farm, but getting it into its chamber at the Warden Tag Arena will be its own thing. The fun part, though, is because both of the servers are on different versions of Minecraft, I get to completely reopen Minecraft again.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
She does use TNT, although you don't need it either, BPC, because you use TNT for your deep slate as well. But she has to be up building and breaking blocks a lot when she misplaces it and has to replace everything one block over. And so she'll probably get more use out of it than I will. I would think about giving it to Kat, but she doesn't get on the server ever, so she definitely does not get that. I thought about giving it to Ashes so he could throw it into the void and just make everyone upset, but we'll keep it out of Ash's hands. All right, let me load up 119.0. There we go. Catching up on Dasher's message. More ancient debris hunting, a bunch of blockets to try for the blue axolotl. Ugh, yeah, blue axolotls, those are fun. I spent like half of a day working on that on season 2 of Basement Craft out in a coral reef. I made a little like multi-chambered farm with different yellow axolotls so I could spot the blue ones faster. It just was so much waiting time for all of them. Almost everyone would get use out of it more than me. Hey, where do you think all that deep slate comes from that is in my builds, Big Pork Chop? You think it just magically appears in my inventory? I don't think so.
Maybe.
No. That would be nice. That would be very nice if building blocks just magically appeared in my inventory. I think there's a mode for that. It's called like creative or something. Un baguette. Let's see who's on the old Cuppa. Load in. That definitely is not true. Rusty has used most of the deep slate that I've mined. In fact, I had to I had to mine a bunch of it the other day because Rusty had used a bunch of my stock of it. Looks like just Dasher's on tonight. So doing some work. This is just palette testing. I think I've figured out what I'm going to do, but I need to actually go darkers lower and go lighters up top. And I'm pretty much going to get rid of the straw, the hay, because the hay actually ends up looking greener. But working on the my villager trading hall here. Going to add a lot of details to the front of it as well with some other types of wood. Do need to either go to the gold farm or maybe pay the people who own the gold farm if they wonder what they'll charge me for a stack of diamond blocks.
Diamond?
I mean, not diamond, gold blocks. They probably charge me the amount in diamonds of diamond blocks that I would get.
Didn't they give you some for your birthday?
Yeah, they gave me 8.
That would give you a couple.
That was actually where all of these but one that are in this roof right now are from. It's from my birthday shulker over there. So that was definitely fun. But trying to figure out what happened here.
You know.
That's new. I don't remember that tree being like that. So we have a skelly spawner down here, which I think I'm gonna run up, bring over and drop down, and then I'll have a basement area underneath the trading hall that will have my like killing room. I gotta figure it out though, because it can only be 16. It'll probably have to be like the basement will probably have to go somewhere like here or something close enough to that. But I want to bring him out into the overworld and then drop him in because that'd be kind of funny. Like, hey, you're in the overworld, you're dead. I've got a few villagers from last night and today in here. I think I'm about halfway through my list. Did get a floor done. Staff, you'll be happy about this. Did you see the floor? In here, it's more structured.
Where's the throne go?
Throne will go up here. So what I'm thinking for the throne, since this is like Lord of the Rings, the Golden Hall of Edoras, King Theoden will be right here. So I'm going to get one of my villagers to be the king. But I'm going to do something with them to help tell the lore a little bit. I think it'll be really funny. And eventually I'm going to get him wear a skin and kill myself in the game that has like a villager head with a crown on it and make it be the king. But we're going to do a whole little Lord of the Rings reenactment for fun with this. So the approach here is really fun, though, coming up the hill. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing over here. Let's see. Whee! I need to get some more of them.
You need less trees.
Well, these trees are all material trees that I planted.
Okay.
But this pretty much is... Savannah's, especially with the colors, is almost like more like the plains around Rohan because it's more brown and less of the like stark, crazy, bright green.
Yeah.
So, kind of what I'm going for there. So, chat. I could do some Lectern Lotto and see if I can get my trades. That could be fun. Or I could work on the skeleton farm. Skelly spawner. It's already lit up and stuff, so the dangerous part is kind of over. Or... yeah, that's probably the couple things I should be doing on here. I don't really know if there's anything else, any other options besides those two at the moment. But what do you guys think? Trying to figure out where to put up all this building materials. Because I do want to just record building, and I got to redo some of it anyways. I also forgot to grab yellow wool, which would also help with the color profile up there. So solo the wither. Well, I don't have any wither heads, so you know. Dio finally found a backup elytra. Wow, someone scraped the inn clean. Well, good. Congrats on getting your elytra. I grabbed my 2 and got out of there because that's about all I require for the season. 1 for when I to fly with most of the time, and then 1 for when I die. I need to go find it again. Oh, you're making memes.
I don't know if they're any good.
Well, they don't have to be good. Wonder who has all the. Wonder who got them then. Because no one else is selling them, so unless somebody's just like hoarding all the elytra, that's really weird. What am I doing? So I didn't see any votes for Wither or.
What are you doing to a wither?
I could catch a zombie. You know what? Let's do that.
Have the guy kill it again?
Yeah, boring. No, I would have to kill it myself. Which I've done before. Even though there was a ref that helped reset the lava flow that we were not expecting.
Oh, the wither.
There's being claimed that was not an allowable activity. But I think if it's like when there's a boxing ring, the ref steps in and wipes the blood off the floor, and then says, "Fight again."
What do you want to eat this week?
Food. Well, I'm kind of doing other stuff. Kind of in the middle of something. That's the other bad part about the inn is like if you go in the wrong direction that someone else has went, like the distance you have to travel to like find stuff, just like cause it's like, oh man, I'm following someone else's path and I'm just like hitting all the spots that they've already raided. Not as fun. Or you're streaming when it happens and people will just follow you and then fly ahead of you to the ship before you get there. Let's catch this guy. Where am I going to catch him? I'm going to catch him right here. Do I have any regular rails? Apparently
I
not.
had some last night. You made like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they're over here. You found 6 or 7 cities with nothing. Oh man, did you happen to go the way that like all of us went on opening night? Because that would be my only guess if you found that many without finding one. Alright, we're going to put a little roof over this guy's head. We don't want him burning. It'll be so sad for him.
What guy?
The zombie I'm going to catch. Did you open the door?
Spooky.
Alright. So we need to get a zombie to hold something like a stick. This is slow. Should work. My rare no sleep request. Usually I'm like, everyone sleep as much as you can, please. Why is that struggling so much? Get another powered. Where did the redstone box go? Let's put one more powered rail on that. Make it super fast. Zelda King, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Guess it helps to actually put the thing together. Man, it's getting dark. I don't like it. I don't like the dark. We got it. We got it. The biggest part is I gotta avoid creepers, because they will wreck this. They will wreck this build. There's no claims on this server, so. All right, it's go time. Let's get up high. Do it. Fun fact: you can't use a pork chop to fly into the air, unless you buy an elytra from Big Pork Chop, I guess. Let's get Hobbit guy. Let's get him ready. Let's go. Ooh, look, it's getting dark. Where you at, Zombertos? Guys, I've effectively spawn-proofed this entire place. Gosh. Oh, gosh.
No, they're
They are.
They're coming.
My stick. Stick? You don't get a stick. Oh, you got a stick? Where you gotta watch out though, sometimes a creeper will follow them. Having a good bow helps. Jeez. Oh no!
Oh, you killed two.
So yeah, I get the one with armor. He's got something. He's got armor.
Gross, he's walking around with his buddy in his hands.
Yeah, my buddy. my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes, my buddy. Kill you. All right, let's go, buddy. Now we gotta watch out. Oh, come on. Eat. Oh, hello. Creeper! There we go. Sleep!
Everybody sleep.
Yeah. Gosh, gosh, gosh. I'm gonna get attacked. Gosh, that was close. Free stuff. Now I gotta watch out for creepers.
There's a zombie. So if they have armor on, do they not die in the sun?
Nope. That protects them. Fun fact, the first zombie I ever... Yeah, rails mess up their pathing. I should have broke it. I forgot about that. But the it actually kind of helped. It slowed him down a little. Alright. You, mister, need a little bit more of a wall.
Ugh.
Slow you down. Can I not? Oh, my inventory's full. So I don't know if people missed last night's stream. This is the second zombie I've caught. I need to clip it. I forgot to do that today at all. But yesterday, I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm going to just scout real quick here and make sure there's no creepers hanging around. Hawkeye! These creepers do not burn in the sun. All right. I think we're good. How much rotten flesh do I have? 4. I have 4 rotten flesh. Disgusting. Disgusting!
Out of all that, you only got 4.
Yeah, they don't always drop it. And sometimes they pick up their buddies. They are disgusting creatures.
Why are you burning rotten flesh?
I don't need it.
I don't trade it.
I don't trade rotten flesh. I have emerald blocks from the raid farm. So we've got here. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Zelda King. Dasher was letting me know that if I Hawkeyed him, I would not be happy with my life. But I said, he doesn't stream, so it wouldn't be as funny. So I was building, and it was thunderstorming apparently over that way somewhere. I caught a zombie came after me, and it was holding. I killed the first. There was 2 of them coming. I killed the first one, and just like happened earlier, the second one picked up his buddy's remains. I know clerics trade rotten flesh. I just don't need to be collecting it right now. Have you guys seen my inventory, my storage right now? Do I really need rotten flesh in my storage? I don't think so. So I caught him in a boat right over here, plugged him up so he wouldn't burn in the sunlight. Shut it. Came over here during stream to show everyone. I'm over here. I opened this block right here to look in and see the zombie. All of a sudden, something bumps me out of the way. I turn around, and it's the Iron Golem stepping up, and he kills him in 1 hit. It's like, no, you idiot! What's wrong with you? That was a little frustrating. It was like, I caught that guy and now he's gone. So what'll happen is this guy, my plan here generally is to keep this guy up here. So I'm thinking I really only, maybe chat can give me some advice on this. My current plan, you can see here, put the villagers, at least 8 of them on each side, over here on the outsides of the wings. Probably change where that goes. I was laughing because I was like, looking at this and like, why didn't I just make a hole through the wall? But I guess I was trying to keep them inside of the wall so they wouldn't get attacked by mobs if I didn't sleep in time or something. But now I have a funny little side entrance with a rail. That'll be gone. So I know I'll have some villagers here in these like 8 spots on each side that are here. Question is, should I put another level of them somewhere like here on each side and have 30 something all on this floor, or should I just do an entire another set like on the floor below and not mess with up here as much and just make up top look pretty? So chat, weigh in. Keep the top extra wide open, maybe a little more nice, or make it a little more convenient by having more villagers up there. My goal is to get all the librarians, which I'm working through a spreadsheet to get right now. And then, once that's done, what I'll do is I'll probably move the zombie down here somewhere, have a zombification thing, maybe on a 3rd floor down. And there we go. Big Pork Chops Vintar says basement style. I'm guessing that means put them in the basement. You like it wide open, and zombies like it too? Well, I'm going to have them in stalls. Like, they're going to be, like, so imagine, I don't have a trapdoor on me, but imagine, like, trapdoor there, workstation there, then they've got a little something here, and then another thing up above them to kind of fence them in on the sides. So they won't be just walking around. But because I don't trust my villagers to walk around. Plus, I think they're a little laggier if they're moving a lot. Oh, and I'm going to keep them in minecarts all the time so I can move them a lot easier. I found the season where I kept them all in minecarts was a lot easier to move them than even last season where I had the fancy like piston thing. But the zombie wouldn't always come over at the right time. It was a pain. It was just easier to use the rail system, I thought. But wide open. All right, we'll only have half of them up here. We'll do the rest below, and then maybe the zombie process, the floor below that. And then we'll somehow connect it to the spider spawner over on the other side of this. We'll get that going, connected down there. Have a nice little all-in-one spot. Oh, that looks really bad. Yeah, that'll cool. We'll get King Theoden up here on a seat. Stephanie's trying to get me to get a Grima Wormtongue, but I don't know. It seems kind of like a character I have to kill off. All right, sounds good. Let's we've got a little bit. Let's get some more villagers. I think my brain isn't quite ready to do a try to build a skelly spawner from scratch. I mean, I kind of know the basics: four wide, 4 above, 4 down. Make a little water flow out one side. Take them up and thing. Drop them down 20 blocks or so. But that I don't have time to really start it, and my brain. You guys know my brain can't handle it at this time of night. Let's get rid of some stuff here. I'm not too good for rotten flesh. I just don't have room for it. As you can see, I have a mess of storage. Got that. Got that. Where did I put my lectern? Why is my die box out here? Okay, those two are going in the thing. This is going there. All right. Spreadsheet time. Everybody's favorite time. If I have wood, I have room. I mean, I can make more chests, but that just creates more problems. This isn't suburban America. I can't just mega McMansion my way into not having to just stop taking on more stuff. I need to live a simpler life. Oh, hey, I did have rotten flesh. Hey, look, I stored some of it, guys. Yeah, I stored some of it. No, what? Let's get 2 of these. I don't like them taking up my inventory. It's going to be nighttime soon. Okay, there's a lectern. Do I have another one? Perfect. Is my door shut? Nope. There we go. Sleep. All right, let's look at my chart and see what the big ones are that I still have. Do I not? I thought I had blast protection. I thought I had all the protections. Oh, I don't have blast protection apparently. I also thought I had depth strider. Check here. This is actually a good way to check. I just put the books in as I get them. I accidentally have 2 efficiency 5 people because one of them I got for 18. Then I realized apparently I have a one for 35 somewhere. Oh, I have a swift sneak guy. I'm not sure about. Do I have a depth strider?
Let's check it out.
Do I? It doesn't have it on my chart, but I could have sworn I had one.
I don't think so.
This was a good one. Impaling 5, 30. Finally got a fortune guy. That took forever. Yeah. 18. Oh wait, gotta use the regular numbers. Oh, this one was good. Smite 5 for 17. I don't have mending. So that's one to go for tonight. Don't have mending. Oh, Prismarine is now available? Sweet. If I'm able to, before this end of the season, end up building a second Warden Tag Arena that's bigger, I have a plan to use Prismarine with it. If I don't, though, I don't. But that is... I have it sort of planned still. It all depends on how things go. And if the first one works really well as a game and it looks like it'd be fun to build a bigger thing for it, then I'll be more motivated to build it. Which we will be playing... I guess we don't have Saturday night, huh?
We do have Saturday.
We have it
It's
free for stream?
the
Yeah.
free one.
So Saturday, we're going to be doing, I said Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. The church Parents Night Out got canceled. But we're going to be doing a stream, Kat and I, and we're going to be playing Warden Tag. So make sure you solve the puzzle at my shop. I did give a hint about it earlier in the stream, if you were watching and haven't solved it yet. If you're really desperate, though, you can do what Big Pork Chop did and just message me on Discord or in the game chat when I'm over there and see if I'll give you more clues about what it is. Although I was very cryptic, so he still had to guess quite a bit. But you also are welcome to ask for clues if you're actually trying to figure it out. All right. So mending I don't have. Loyalty I don't have, which I know someone had a trident. Piercing I don't have. Riptide don't have. So mending. Mending's our big one. We're going for mending. We got a few other smaller ones. Bane of Arthropods, Blast Protection. Some of those. There are 3 people. And Kat should be able to figure it out when she gets on. The key will be her actually getting on in time to do it. All right, buddy. Let's play Lectern Lotto. And I need a book. Boo. Man, I got efficiency 5 for 18. You're going to try to sell me efficiency 3 for 30? Fire aspect 2? No. 39 is too much. Anyways. Oh, wow, guys. We can get Frostwalker 2 for 64 emeralds. What a steal.
Seems like a lot.
That is. It's a lot in general, but if it doesn't have a 5 by it, like, it shouldn't even be up that high. Like, that's just a blatant ripoff. Dio, look at the first floor of my spooky mansion. Aqua Affinity, nope. I've already got a couple of you, because I have one at the other base area that I didn't bring over, because I knew how often Aqua Affinity seems to appear. And it's usually pretty cheap. Riptide 2, tempting. But we're going for the best of everyone. There's no reason to settle. We have high standards here. I have Feather Falling 4. And it's in the teens. You can't trick me. Ah, I have a spreadsheet. Miguarin. Yeah, use the same clue I told Dio. Look at the first floor, around the first floor of my spooky mansion if you get a chance. I have said before on stream that this is one of my favorite block. Another hint is, obviously it wouldn't work for this server because I'm wearing my Hobbit skin, but on my Basement Craft skin, let that be your color guide to the block. Any other clues I should give them, Big Pork Chop? I have looting 3 for 16. A bookshelf? Golly gee willikers, sir. That'd be great. Said no one. I'll give you another hint that I gave Big Pork Chop. He was asking something about, like, is it something like that is crafted from other blocks and such? And I said, actually, this block cannot be crafted. Look, Bane of Arthropods, unless it's a 5, we ain't gonna jive. I do have a lot of paper, but do I have infinity? I do not. But that is a little rich for my blood. That should be like a 10. No one saw that. Definitely did not miss the lectern and hit the wall. Give me a Thorns 2 at that price. I'll settle for that. If that was my last one remaining and you gave me 26, I'd probably take it, but there's a lot of other ones that I would want. And so I'll keep trying on that one. Oh, sure. Now that I got a Silk Touch guy, you guys are all about trying to give me Silk Touch. If you wonder why I move around so much when I do it, I just always had habits with sometimes their eyes wouldn't track to the podium sometimes. Not as much on this server, but on Basement Craft especially. And that meant I was constantly trying to redirect their eyes so they would notice the the lectern. I need a drink tonight. There we go. All right, guys. We have not got Mindy. We have rolled. Let's see. We have. What's the placed? Let's say broken. Oh wait, that's for tools. Dropped? Is it dropped or placed? Picked up. We have picked up 781 lecterns. We do not have mending yet. Yeah, we don't use as many villagers over there. We don't have a Tops plugin for people to get potatoes, so having 1,000 villagers running potato farms is not as much of an issue. Greg Bond, welcome, welcome. How are you today?
Hello.
Good to see ya. We are playing some Lectern Lotto. I already have luck of the C3. Don't need you. Seriously, give me some good trades, man. But it's also, for some reason, I'm getting less villager lag than on Basement Craft. I noticed there were times, multi-shot, hold on. I do not have this, and this is only 9. We're locking it in. He's gonna laugh if it was in there. All right, multi-shot for 9. I should have brought over those powered rails I just crafted. All right, sir. Got some exciting news for you. You're going to be transferred over to our over to the big house, where you're going to be able to choo-choo. Go in. There he goes. All right. He is in. In there. All right. Let's get our next one ready. Close the door.
What was that guy?
Multi-shot for 9. Did I mark that on mending? That's not going to be good.
You messed up the system.
But yeah, on one time on Basement Craft, I was the one who caused the over the summer I left my villager breeder running, which was like right near my base. So anytime anyone was loaded over there, it ended up it had probably about 100 villagers because it emptied out not into like a small tank, but into like a big hallway that was like below the area. And Dio one day was like, we were the only 2 people on the server, and he's like, man, none of my villager trades like are working. Like, what is going on? He's like, what kind of villager lag is going on? So I was like, huh, that's weird. And then I went and looked at my trading hall, and I had like 100. I was like, I think I know what the problem is. And so I removed some of them from their duties. They didn't have jobs or anything. They were just in the breeding output, just waiting to have a new life. But they were definitely lagging out the server. That one was mine. Wait, punch 2. How many punches are there? Where'd my, what chart go? Punch 2. Oh, I have that already. I have that. For 10. Ah, I got it for 18. That other guy ripped me off. I'm sorry. Oh, now you're wanting to do it. Wait, I got multi-shot for 9. Now you're trying to rip me off. My 1 emerald. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah.
Another guy?
No. It's an enchantment for bows. Like when you, it's kind of like knockback when you hit them with your bow, how far it pushes things back. Which is actually nice to have, because like if you're caving or stuff, sometimes you just knock stuff off of like a ledge and they fall to their death instead of having to shoot it more than once. Flame. I have flame, and it's cheaper than what he's offering. Sir, I'm gonna actually make this a little smaller. There we go. Sometimes you gotta be careful. You get in the habit of breaking the chest and checking, and then you kind of don't pay attention, and you're like, oh wait, that was the thing I really wanted. Ooh, thorns 3. Thorns. That is the highest one, and it's 21. All right, we're doing this. I would never put you on my stuff, but there might be people who would. So we're getting all that. We're getting them all. Where's my little choo-choo train? Choo-choo! Come on. I have an exciting adventure planned for you. You. Whee! Uh-oh. Why'd you stop? Your buddies all made it. Have you been eating more than your friends? Yes, I am. No. Caboose. Okay. I was afraid it would go on here and somehow, like, mash them all in the thing and then, like, suffocate them all in the... I'm actually going to move that block. The block scares me a little. If a villager goes into it, it'll suffocate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he didn't make it up, because I broke the cart in the exact same spot as that other one. And, seriously? I had the thing highlighted. You guys saw it. I need iron. I need iron. More mine carts. If you're wondering why I'm not just getting the mine carts, I think I'm just going to keep them in there. At least till they're zombified. Because that'll be way easier. Alright. The Iron Hills. I don't need a cat from Harry Potter for my stream. Tell a cat to go to bed. Punk kids. 1, 2. Did anyone out there eat any of your kids' Halloween candy? I actually have not gotten into the candy yet. We've had a lot of, between the couple birthdays, my birthday and then Bat's birthday's today, who's visiting. We've had a lot of birthday desserts, so I've not really done candy yet. So it's just sitting there waiting for us. There we go. Let's see, what are you going to give me? Let's make a deal. Let's make a good deal. Curse of Vanishing. I feel like I'm getting all the bad ones on my list, but it's only 10. Yeah. I gotta get them all, guys. I know this is a stupid one, but we're getting them all. Oh, did I write down the last one? That was Thorns, right? Thorns was something. At least now I know that I have it. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Alright, let's watch this guy close. Stream lag. No face reveal from Bat. There we go. Guys, look at the skill there.
He said no.
They were asking about a Bat cameo.
Bat cameo. Stick your head over. Say, I'm a bat.
You have to go all the way by
Further,
Steph almost.
Further. There she is, popping up in the back. A little further. A little further.
Get back to moderating the stream.
They're putting your kids to sleep.
They're not asleep yet. Have you tried the special hug method? In wrestling, they called it the go to sleep. There we go, Bat cameo. Just what the people wanted. Wait, hello there. Why do you have to break this for you to do anything? Oh, you're not going to do anything because you want to go to sleep. Lazy bomb. Now I got to be sure to sleep because I'm the only one on the server. Which is always kind of an eerie feeling. It's like, woo. It's especially eerie because usually in Basement Craft there's at least someone AFKing. At least the hours that I'm usually awake and would be able to be online at all. All right, we gotta go for mending, guys. We gotta do it. Mending. I thought that was it. Chloroform also works, but the law frowns upon it. See? Great ideas coming out of chat tonight. Mending. Chat. Type hashtag mending. We need some mending luck. We have yet to get a mending. I may have rolled it once earlier, like a week or two, couple weeks ago when I first got a couple of these guys just to get my armor up. But I think it was like 40 or something. So there was no way I was getting a mending villager for 40. Watch him be like, mending 40. I heard you ask. Mending. Let's go. Nope. Looking me in the eyes. Right here. I did see tonight when I got onto Twitch that there's something called a guest star thing you can do now, where if other people are like collabing with you or something, you can like, I don't know, I didn't see all the details, but it looked kind of interesting. You can go live with guests. They can basically be you can import guest slots as a browser source. I don't know how. Any verified Twitch user can be a guest. Mic required. Crazy. That's crazy. No, I don't want to. I want to get out of this window. I don't want a guest. Wait, do I have... I think I have knockback, but let's just double check. No, I don't. What was this one? 9? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be our knockback villager. Because that It's very good price. There's a browser source for it. So do they log into Twitch and basically set up like their own Twitch feed that then you put into your browser source? Or like they're doing their own Twitch? It sounds interesting yet also complicated. I'm curious, I'll have to look more into it when I'm off. Zumdewald! We're trying to get a mending villager. We need mending so we can do meming. That's the current plan. I guess that's one way to stop the cart. I'm still not sure why that one guy didn't go, because everyone else has just gone straight over. So make amends and let's go already. Well, I was looking. Yeah, we should get through memes pretty fast tonight, so we got time to get a mending. I gotta make a new cart though. We're getting closer. There's a lot less of the trades that we don't have at all. Well, hello there. Mending. Hey, big pork chop, look. Guess what I finally fixed today?
What is that?
I don't know what it is. We talked about it once in game chat. Wait. Well, that's only like 2. Yeah. I think I actually need blast protection 4, but I want 4. I'm breaking 1. What is that? Kate, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for the happy birthdays to all who've recently had them. That's right, no sticky keys. I finally had the pop-up today and was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop right now and I'm gonna disable shift causing the that's actually pretty good right there. Oh, hold on. I need more emeralds, more jewelries. I actually need this one too. Is that 18? We are trying to get a mending villager. We are not succeeding, but we are trying our best. I don't know if that's all that counts or not, but mending is very important. Steph would sure love some mending in her Bedrock world, wouldn't you?
Or even understand
Although I
what it
don't think you can get enough XP to keep it, but
Probably not.
go into your little. There we go. I love watching him go away on the little roller coaster. Makes me laugh. All right. Do I have another? I'm gonna have to get more iron here in a second. On the bright side, you guys are good luck. I'm breezing through the list. On the downside, you guys are terrible luck. I'm not getting mending. I'm not putting all the blame on you guys, chat, but kind of blaming you guys. But also thanking you. It's a weird place to be. Life is complex. Good luck with the mending. Got to get up early. All right, thanks. Have a great night, Dio.
Good night.
Dio's like, everyone was sick. I didn't have time to make memes. I'm going to bed. Which I can totally understand. They have had little kid sick especially, which is always extra tiring. Because they're not sleeping good, then even if you're not 100%, even if you're getting better, you're not sleeping good. So, hope everyone, if they're not already feeling better, gets well very, very soon, Dio. And get your rest. I have Respiration 3 for like that same price, I think. Come on. Come on, man. Mindy. Stop giving me stuff I have. I thought that was it. I saw the M for multi-shot again. What are you looking at, man? My face is this way, sir. Come on, Mandine. 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 It's a little high. Like, please don't be. I was kind of. I mean, I've been asking for Mindy, but at 31, I kind of did not want that one to be Mindy. A little high, a little rich for my blood. Look, I'm trying to buy these at wholesale prices to share them with the people on my server in exchange for diamonds. Once we get a shopping district set up. That's the problem. We got the idea to build one in an ancient city. So it took a bit for them to pick one, and then now we're waiting on set up something where we all go and help clear it out. I have channeling. I got it at Halloween. That's a good efficiency 5 price, but I've already got, I think, 2 efficiency 5 people. That was a very... I thought that was going to be it. I thought I was going to get a 6 mending. Just amazed how little it's come up. Like, it's not even like we were getting bad prices. It just hasn't shown up at all. Smite 3. Get that garbage out of here. Every time I see one kind of around like 7 to 14, I'm hopeful it's mending. Ah, there was another one. Come on, man. 50. The later it goes, the higher price I pay for mending. This is like trying to get those shinies in a Pokemon. With a lot less resetting your game software and watching the opening credits. When I see a giant high price, I'm like, please don't be mending. Don't make me choose. I want a good book at a reasonable price for me and my family to enjoy. This is like the weird salesman who doesn't make eye contact as some sort of power play. All right, sitting up. I'm leaning in. This is it. It's go time. We got 5 minutes to get this mending, and then we're doing memes. We did not have as many memes this week, so I'm not leaving as much time as normal. I have that already. I have that, sir. Sir. You are obsessed with this power 1. No one wants your power 1. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was the one. Is it better luck if I try it from over here? No. No, it's not. Let's try crouched. Looting 3 for way overpriced. Try the sneaky. You want to not look at me? I'm going to not look at you. Almost. Use a different villager. Use a different villager. Not using a different villager. This guy's gonna give me something. You gotta believe in people. No, you can't just give up on them. Plus, by the law of averages, the more he doesn't give me mending, the more he's likely to give me mending. Right? It's like the slot machine. You don't just abandon the one you've been pulling just when it's about to hit jackpot. Some old lady will run in here and trade with him for mending right after I leave. All my knowledge of slot machines comes from television sitcoms. So take that for what you will. I know there's old people that lurk and try to steal machine. Ah, I was hopeful. Dude, you're due. Mandine, 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 Mandine. Let's try a different angle. Phil, we're getting closer here. Not even looking at him. It's like wearing your lucky socks. Helps if you put the lectern back, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, all my streams from now on are going to be mending streams.
Looking for a mending guy?
Yes. Or if I get a mini guy, we'll just use it to use the streams only to mend armor. Okay, that didn't work. I do like frog lights that you can just break them by hand and you don't have to use silk touch. Quick charge. If I wanted quick charge, I don't know what I'd do. I'd find an impatient bull. 7? Is this it? Nope. I hovered over it. I'm about just to trade for the bookshelf and take you into the lava pit. You see that? There's a lava pit right over there. It's got your name on it, buddy. Starting to side with Big Pork Chop here and removing you from your service. Wait, I have him breaking through, don't I? Yes. 11. I have it for 11. Much better price.
11sies?
Not everything is 11sies.
Just to get mending.
Alright, you know what? We're going to make this a competition. Watch this. Ready? Nope.
You just made him angry.
I was trying to keep him from dying.
Stop dying, sir.
Alright, we're going to double cycle here. Don't tell your friend. You two do not talk to each other.
You got it!
It worked! It was the original guy too!
13.
Hello. You're my best friend. Got to put it in the spreadsheet. Do 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 do. Bum bum. 13. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Make it rain. Make it rain. Please get back in my inventory. All right, you guys, you books, I'll go back in there. Wait, now I gotta do something with this other guy. It's gonna be awkward. Sir, you are in the way.
Well, I have the...
Alright, where's my little choo-choo? Choo-choo, did you know you don't have these on Bedrock? We were gonna use them to move your
Villager.
villagers. What? Come on, man. I need to spread you guys out a little. Alright. Should I trade and lock in this other guy while he's out here, or should I just cover him up? I'm voting cover him up for tonight. Get them in the little spot here. Yeah, you don't need to be all mad about everything. Just because you ratted me out to your little friend. Yeah, you're worthless. All right, let's get Alright, you are blocked up. Got my rail there, lectern there. Right, you are safe. The other guys are safe. I'm gonna go over here by this bed indoors, where it'll be a little safer if I log in and it's nighttime. You have this all day. Alright, here we go. Boom. Alright, time for everybody's favorite time. Memes of the week. Got a couple I saw were uploaded tonight. Saw Kate's had a few. Steph put in a few. And now I'm going to add a few as well. Because
cold.
you're cold?
Mm-hmm.
I'm warm.
Well, my thyroid's up.
What? I should have made a template for you guys, I think, for this one. Because I sort of just used a template for the couple that I made. But that would have been a good idea. Then you could just add text and a picture. But we did this week for our Memes of the Week theme. Memes of the Week time, guys. We did, if today is All Saints Day. And so we did, what if there were video game saints? What would they be the saints of? Let your imagination run wild. So I think most of us did like, this is so-and-so, they're the saint of, and then we put a punchline in there. At least that's what I did. Is that what you did?
Basically.
Basically. All right.
They are nowhere near that cool.
What?
Hers is cool.
Oh, you mean ours are nowhere near as cool.
With the one I did. It's not.
I thought you were
Hers
saying this one was not as cool,
No,
and I
that
was like,
one's really,
whoa.
No, that one's really nice.
Even if you think that, don't say it out loud. We want to encourage people to make memes. No, Kate's put in some fun work with the backgrounds and stuff to match her things. Prayer card background, nice. All right, we have Saint Mifa, patron saint of doctors, nurses, healers, fishermen, fishmongers. Awkward. Although Zors do eat fish apparently because they sell it in their shops for you to eat.
True.
Sailors, seafarers, and elephants, both African and Asian. Also, patron saint of those stuck in the friend zone.
Oh.
I know there's some people who think Link was more reciprocating, but I don't read the Breath of the Wild stuff that way.
No.
He does not step forward to defend Mifa the same as he steps forward to defend Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
So, plus the whole him and Zelda
He went
thing.
there.
Him and Zelda, like, there's a key moment in the memories that basically their relationship is what protects him and keeps him from dying. So, and then he gets to come back after 100 years. All right. Thank you, Kate. That was a good one.
Didn't you make... Oh, wait, no.
You made this one too. Goddess of Hylia, grant us stamina of body and life in our hearts.
Nice.
All right, chat. If you played Breath of the Wild, are you a hearts first person or a stamina first person?
I do hearts first.
And if you're hearts first, why do you choose to be wrong?
Cause you need more life so you don't get killed by all the monsters.
But do you know that if you have full health, even at 3 hearts, you can't get one shot by pretty much everything in the game?
You can't or can't?
Can't. So as long as you eat
See,
and have full hearts, you won't get killed on the first
So
hit.
far, us girls want to have more hearts.
And the climbing is more annoying without stamina early
I mean,
game
that's true.
than not having hearts.
The first time I played,
I always feel
kinda-
like most people choose hearts in the first playthrough, but once they kind of learn it, they definitely are more likely to choose stamina on a second playthrough.
Yeah.
Because you know how to kind of avoid stuff by then. You choose your battles a little more carefully. Thank you, Kates.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Leo. Rainbow has provided us with the patron saint of... You're very familiar with these, aren't you?
I am. They attack me a lot.
You constantly are getting attacked by creepers. They are your friends. Keep telling her to light up more.
Yeah.
And with another Minecraft one, the patron saint of death, destruction, and the adorable and misunderstood. Are you adorable and misunderstood? This is your role model.
He's so cute when he waddles around, but then he kills you with his sonic.
Mr. Cuddles. He's like the Iron Golems. He's like all sad and cute, and then he walks over and kills your zombie that you caught somehow that's still in its protective cage, and you're just like,
Yeah,
what is wrong with you, Golem? You love laughing at this thing killing your husband in battle. See, that's the key is you don't battle it. You befriend it and take it on adventures. That's my motto. And speaking of which, Saturday night, we're doing a stream. Warden Tag 1.0 is starting. The arena is built. I got to get the Warden in there this week. That's probably going to be in the video that's coming out this weekend. Because I've already got all this stuff built. I just have to put the video together. Little bonus basement craft video, even though I'm trying to do 2 and 2. I ended up, because of the Halloween build, having 3 videos worth of stuff to put in. So we're going to have Warden Tag on Saturday night, the first one in the new arena. It's going to be lots of fun, I think. So be very, very fun. Oh, he is adorable. Mr. Cuddles. You should have brought the Dinos plushie, the Warden plushie.
It's in there in a pile somewhere.
Did you guys notice they went for Bat's birthday, went to Manhattan and went to the Nintendo store? Do you see the bag hanging up on the shelf? They got this cool giant Donkey Kong like a tote bag. And Dino got this like Bowser, the stuffed Bowser plushie that's like
It's huge. It's a Build-A-Bear.
it's humongous. All right. Here we go. Grandma got him the Bowser because Aunt Bat said
I
no.
also said no.
Yeah, you definitely should have said no. I wouldn't have been very happy if you hadn't said no. Wait. Oh no, my mending price is changing.
Not 134, because that'd be a terrible place.
That's a bad deal, but I was desperate. We hadn't gotten it. All right, Saint Luigi, the patron saint of younger siblings. Because if you were the younger siblings, you had to be player 2, which meant in the old NES, SNES days, you were Luigi. I always kind of liked Luigi's color scheme, but I didn't like playing with him, especially in the newer games where they give him more of that like floaty, slippy mechanic. Like he jumps higher, but he's more like slippy. I don't really like that, so I usually just stick with Mario when I play like Mario 3D World or whatever. Sorry, Ouija. Oh no. Soon to be voiced by Charlie Day. We did not really get to hear that. I'm Luigi. I'm trying to yell at everyone. Everyone's yelling at me. It's crazy out there. All right. It's always sunny for Luigi. All right. Saint Samus, patron saint of male robots and girls who want to be exterminators.
Male robots?
There's an ongoing joke that people are like, I like Metroid. He's my favorite robot.
No.
Because they think it's a robot and that it's a boy.
It's a girl.
So I actually there's a short somewhere on our regular channel that's me doing Charlie Day Luigi impression. That's actually better than that one. Back when the casting was first announced by the movie. So just if you go on our main YouTube and look for the Charlie Day short, it's pretty fun. Saint Samus. I also thought about making it longer, like patron saint of exterminators who just decide to blow your entire house up to get rid of the pests, because that's kind of what Samus does in every game. I'm gonna rid the world of these pests. Let's just blow it up.
Should have done a Saint Seamus.
Seamus.
Seamus, so
I didn't have as much time to
whatever.
work. I had a few more ideas that didn't make it into production. All right, my last one, along the lines of misunderstood names, Saint Zelda. Look at Zelda, guys,
No.
playing his ocarina. Patron saint of people who hate pottery, because you got to roll into that pottery. I am thinking, so a while back, like early in the summer, we started playing Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about bringing it back, maybe on our Tuesday night
Love
streams.
to cut grass by hand.
Yes. Chat, since I'm sort of sidelining Horizon for the near future, would you be interested in us playing occasionally on Tuesday nights, playing Ocarina of Time?
Hi-ya.
I did get to the part where he gets where he's at the castle and looking at the very sus man talking to the king.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
You were there with me when I played it, at least the first part
Oh,
that I played on stream.
yeah. That was a while ago.
And the stream was filled with,
There's been a lot of
I remember when I was a kid. So let me know, guys. Would you like to see Ocarina? Could start Breath of the Wild playthrough, doing maybe kind of like a randomized thing. Basically, I would like to play it before we get to the new game.
Steer with the new game.
But I could also play it on YouTube and just as a series, and still do the randomizer thing. So, but maybe I'll put a poll in Discord, Ocarina or Breath of the Wild. But if I do Breath of the Wild, I'll basically make a list of all the quests, and we'll randomize it like with numbers, and we'll draw a number to pick which quest I have to do once I'm off the main plateau. So that'd be kind of fun. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Memes of the Week for tonight.
Memes of the week.
Thank you to all who submitted. Ooh, I can actually get this next date very easy because I can add 1 + 7 and get 8.
Good job.
I mathed. I did math on stream. Be impressed, everyone. And it's 11:04, so we are getting out at a good time. Thanks so much for joining, everyone. We've had a lot of fun. Let's look for someone to raid tonight. We got our mending book. We had some memes. It all worked out. And Twitch is not showing me my full list of people. Or maybe it is.
There's nobody playing.
1 second. You know what? We should raid this channel. All right. We are going to raid a channel with a very similar name. I've seen them online. They've been going longer. I've never really watched one of their streams, but they are family friendly. This is Dadcraft. So I'm sure he'll be extra confused that a channel called Dad and Cat is raiding. But we're going to have some fun with it. So let's check him out and have a great time. Is our daylight savings on Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
Next Sunday? So it's going to be very dark at like 4 p.m. here on the East Coast. But waking up will be a little easier. It's the trade-off. This is fall back, though. You get an extra hour of sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So there we
Does
go.
that happen with kids, though?
No, does not happen with kids. All right, let's raid. Have a great night, everyone.